In the last couple of days, I've been talking about this Emma Vigeland versus Tim Pool situation quite a bit, and I think, in my opinion, I think Tim Pool absolutely obliterated Emma Vigeland, who works for the Majority Report with Sam Seder, and we'll go over a clip right here that you can see on the screen in just 1 second of Emma Vigeland kind of debriefing after the whole situation with Tim Pool, after that long live stream that they did, where they had a few debates. And in my opinion, I think Tim Pool came away on top in most of those little debates that they had, but a lot of people disagree with me. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Do you think that Tim Pool won, or do you think that Emma Vigeland won in most of those debates? Like I said, in my opinion, I think it was pretty obvious that Tim won. What Tim Pool did get a little bit angry at times, but it's extremely difficult to not get angry at people like Emma Vigeland whenever you invite them into your home, or I don't even know if Tim lives there, to be honest, but whenever you invite them into your studio, you treat them well, as Tim Pool will go over in 1 second. You treat them well, you show them a good time, you show them respect, and they just come in and totally disrespect you, for one, and also is a bad faith actor, like all these people are, like Sam Seder is, like Emma Vigeland is, like all these people are who act like them. And also pretty much everybody who's saying that Tim Pool lost this debate is also, they're also bad faith actors. I'm not saying everyone, but most people are, and are supporting these bad faith actors. And whenever you invite someone, like I said, show them respect, bring them into your studio, show them respect on your show, and they just go on your show and call you neo-Nazi and all these other terms that all these leftists use. I don't even want to call them debate tactics, because they're not really debate tactic. It's just like a leftist tactic that they always use whenever they know that they're getting cornered in an argument, that they're about to lose an argument. But anyway, now Emma Vigeland went on Sam Seder's show right afterwards and lied about what happened on Timcast before and after the show as well. Let's check out what Emma Vigeland had to say, man. It's all just straight up lies. And then Tim Pool comes back and just kind of disputes all of the lies that Emma Vigeland was saying on the show. Let's check it out here.
Just coming out of the compound, the cool compound, as we call it around here. Emma Vigeland, your cool factor is way off the charts right now.
What's up, grifter?
Who watches these people? Like, be honest with me. Who is watching this? It's like all, like, how are they all the same avatar? Like, some of them are women, some of them are men. Other than that, they're all like the same people. Like, they all are so low energy, lethargic. They all have the same sense of humor that I can't even tell when they're joking and when they're not, because it's so unfunny. Like, how am I supposed to know that that was supposed to be a joke? I don't know. Maybe it's an inside thing, but it's crazy to me how like smug she is and he is. Like, they know no matter how much they lose in a debate, no matter how much they're wrong on a certain topic, as long as they make Tim big mad and you know, call him a neo-Nazi and call him all the other istophobes out there, then they'll be fine. Their audience will eat it up, and you know, they'll make a ton of money. That's the whole goal here. And you'll see that in 1 second right here.
Okay, fair enough. So how was it? We watched at least, I don't know, parts of it. And it looked like you were having fun. And then at one point it looked like you really upset Tim.
I know.
Doesn't mention, you know, any of the debates that she won within the conversation. It looked like she was having fun, and it looked like she upset Tim. That's all they care about.
Oh, I felt badly about that because he got pretty red.
I saw that. He got really steamy. Pretty funny. And how cool.
You know what's crazy? She's sitting across the table from Tim there, just totally eating up the fact that he is pissed off. But I don't think that people understand how infuriating it is to try to have a respectful conversation about statistics, about logic, about reason with someone who's sitting across the table knowing that they have their ultimate in their back pocket. If they want to, they just pull out the alt, they just call him a neo-Nazi, which she did do. You know, she did call him a neo-Nazi within that conversation whenever she was getting backed into a corner, knowing that they have that alt in their back pocket. Just don't even have to engage in conversation, don't even have to engage in critical thought. They just have that in their back pocket the whole time. And Tim Pool just got fed up with it, man. And he even told her, that's why you don't get invited places. And she tried to say that she doesn't care, but they care. They definitely care. You know, and a lot of people were saying that in my comments. They definitely care. Sam Seder is always complaining about not getting invited places. Always complaining about getting blacklisted. And that's because of situations like this. Like I said, they're all the same avatar. So, of course, that Emma Vigeland is going to go on his show and do the same thing that Sam Seder would have done. And you know, argue in bad faith, not use critical thought, and just call him a neo-Nazi whenever you get trapped. It's all the same exact thing.
And how cool was his compound?
Oh, man. Honestly, they took me around the back. I think that they were worried about showing me the skate park. So I did not see any.
Does that mean that, wait a second. So you were cool enough to see how cool the place was.
No,
I didn't want a girl
no,
making
no.
fun of their
I
skate
didn't
park.
bring I didn't pop a wheelie on my way in, so I guess I didn't pass the test. But I didn't see any skate park.
Well, now I don't have to be
skateboard.
seethingly jealous that you got to see the compound because you didn't.
I know. And like I kept, even after we finished the show, I was like, you got to have Sam on again.
Good job. We'll see you soon. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Make sure that Soros check clears, please.
All right. We'll run it through the secret bank we have here.
All right.
Ladies and
Thank you.
Emma Vigeland, ladies and gentlemen.
So not only did she completely lie about the skate park thing, which we'll go over right here in this tweet and a couple of follow-up tweets from Tim Pool, but also Sam Seder didn't even ask her about any of the conversations, at least in this clip right here. I'm not about to go watch an entire show of Sam Seder. I don't have the time for that. If I did have free time, I'm not spending it watching Sam Seder. So he didn't even ask her here about any of the conversations that they had about serious topics. He only asked her about making Tim Pool, like I said, big mad, like that's the only thing that they care about. And also, she called him a neo-Nazi and that's it, man. Like she made Tim Pool upset and she had fun. That's the only thing that he asked her about. But here is Tim Pool disputing the lies about the skate park, where Emma Vigeland said within this clip that Tim Pool and his crew refused to take her around the front to show her the skate park. They took her around the back because apparently they were scared to show her the skate park. Once again, I don't know if that's like some kind of inside joke, but if it's not, it's just a really weird thing to lie about. And Tim Pool agrees with me there. This is exactly it, though. They lie about everything. The entire parking lot out front is a skate park. There is no way to enter the property without seeing the skate park. And people replied to him and was like, OMG, he's crying about the skate park now. Somebody said, what are you crying about? This is all I needed to hear to know she's a dishonest person. Not surprised by any of this. I won't watch those clips again, but you understand the gist of it if you watch my other videos on this situation, why she's a very dishonest, bad faith actor, not even engaging in critical thought. He also said, Tim Pool said, the entire front of the property you have to drive in on. He's lying, and it's a weird thing to lie about unless you know your audience will never check. Emma was offered a tour, sushi, and hang out with the crew, same as all our Friday guests, and she said she had to run and couldn't stay. So once again, you bring somebody into your home, or like I said, I don't know if he lives there or not, but you bring somebody into your studio, you show them a tour, you offer them sushi, and then they run to Sam Seder, call into his show and say that you weren't allowed to tour, you weren't allowed to see the skate park, talk about how mad you made Tim Pool and how you called him a neo-Nazi, instead of actually talking about any of the serious conversations, the serious debates that you had within the conversation. It's just all bad faith, in my opinion. It's just one big bad faith act from, like I said, the same avatar over and over again. Sam Seder, Emma Vigeland, you can even go to like H3H3. They're all the same people. Some of them have a little bit higher IQs. Some of them care about more serious topics a little more than others. But at the end of the day, man, it's all the same person with the same morals, the same ethics. They'll always act the same in certain situations. You back them into a corner and they bring out the istophobes. They bring out the ultimate. It's always the same thing. And now Emma Vigeland got caught lying here. Tim, it's just a fun and silly video. No one cares. LOL, calm down, bro. She said thing. I proved thing was a lie. This is how the internet works. But, Emma Vigeland can say whatever she wants to Sam Seder about Tim Pool and Timcast and his whole, studio, his whole compound. As soon as Tim Pool refutes her lies, then people have an issue with it. It's ridiculous, man. And I'm not the biggest Tim Pool fan in the world. I've said it a million times. We've made fun of Tim Pool a ton for certain things that he said on his show. We've made fun of Tim Pool, or we got mad at Tim Pool for the Eliza Blue situation. Like, I actually got seriously mad and said, I think this is the end of Tim Pool and stuff like that. But he's rebounded pretty hard. He's bringing these people on his show and absolutely destroying all of their dumbass talking points. Like that one guy, Lance from the Surfs, destroyed him. Now he brought out Emma Vigeland, destroyed her, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I hope he continues to do this in the future, but it is just disgusting of her to just go on Sam Seder's show and lie, talk about how she made Tim Pool so red, get so proud of that instead of actually being proud of winning any of the debates. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments about this whole Emma Vigeland Tim Pool situation.